And it is 34 degrees, which is really good because yesterday and the past week or so it's been like in the single digits, if not negatives. So I will definitely take 34 degrees. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, January 8th, 2018, and I am on my way to school. It's about 6:30, and it is 34 degrees, which is really good because yesterday and the past week or so it's been like in the single digits, if not negatives. So I will definitely take 34 degrees. Hey guys, it is still Monday. It is lunchtime and my kids are at lunch. Just a lot of things going on. For the first day back, I only had 2 kids missing, which is not bad. But I did get a new student, so that tends to happen. So I have a ton of things to do for her. We've got to get her a desk. We've got to get her textbooks. I've got to get her added to our center schedule. And make sure that she's got a card on the back wall and get everything done with that. And then got to make some copies for our planning this week, just because I made some at home but I didn't get to finish, so I've got to go make a few copies of things. So yeah, I just wanted to check in, but tons of stuff to do. But other than that, it's really a pretty uneventful day so far. It's only the halfway point, but so far so good. So far, I don't know if my kids are still half asleep or if they're just ready to get to work, but we'll see what happens this week. Hi guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, January 9th, 2018. I'm still not used to saying that, but so yesterday after lunch I wanted to vlog a little bit, but I didn't get a chance to because I was so busy trying to get everything ready for my new student, like getting all their workbooks, making sure that they had a desk and a chair and everything that they needed, getting them on Class Dojo, printing all of the forms that they needed, like beginning of the year forms that kind of explain like our class procedures, how we like transition, what's expected of the students, their supply list, all of that good stuff from the beginning of the year. And so that took up most of the after school time that I was at school. So I made sure that I did that, and so the good thing is I've got that taken care of. I really like her. She's a sweet student, so I don't see it being a problem. That takes my numbers back up to 29. Today's gonna be really exciting because our school won an attendance incentive. So in Chicago Public Schools, there's over 500 schools, and because it is so big and massive with all of those schools, they have it separated into something called networks, which is basically clusters of schools by location. So my network has about 35 schools in it, and in December, and I think the end of November, but in December they had an attendance challenge where the school with the highest percentage of attendance within a certain amount of time would win a jam session with a DJ. And so we won, and that is today. Our time is at 1 o'clock, so from 1 o'clock to I think 1:50, the kids are going to go to the gym where we're going to have a DJ, and they're going to get to dance and move around and really just celebrate the fact that our school won this attendance challenge. So it's really exciting. The kids are really pumped about it. I'm going to try and vlog that just because I think that that would be really awesome to get in my vlog. I'm excited too. Like I don't know what it is, like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think it's gonna be okay, and I think the kids are gonna have a blast, and it's gonna be a nice incentive our first week back. So yesterday was our first day back, and honestly, I am tired more than yesterday. I think I was really excited and there was a lot of adrenaline. So I know Pocketful of Primary mentioned it when she said, like, you're tired the second day more than you are the first day. And maybe it's just because I was a bundle of nerves yesterday. But it went well. I mean, I had a couple kids absent, but really everyone was as focused as they could be their first day back. I had a couple kids that were falling asleep, and you know, that's always a challenge when you come back from a long break, because the kids are not always used to going to sleep early during break. So that's something that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be seeing all this week, is yawns and sleepy eyes. So I mean, I'm expecting that. I just have to keep them focused and try my best to keep them engaged. But other than that, I think it went well. We got a lot of learning done. We did a lot of content. We focused a lot on procedures, which I know in my previous video about my resolutions and my in the Teaching Around the World tag, I mentioned that we focus a lot on procedures our first week back, and so we're really going to just hit it hard and make sure that the kids are just practicing those procedures all over again. It's like the beginning of the year, so just really making sure that they're practicing how we line up, how we pack up at the end of the day, our morning routine. So just really practicing it over and over, which is my main goal. Yeah, so that's really what we're going to be focusing on a lot this week. One of the things I wanted to say was I found an alternate route to work, and so because of that, it's a couple extra miles, but it's a shorter amount of time because it's not on the expressway. It's taking the side streets, so it's a shorter amount of time to get to work, even though there's more miles. So yesterday I took the expressway without thinking about it, and it was so stop and go and stop and go. So I decided that I'm going to be taking my alternate route more, because I like to just feel like I'm moving instead of literally sitting in traffic and stopping and going and stopping and going. And so that was driving me nuts, and so I'm not going to do it anymore. Today is our first day back in after school. So I teach after school for reading and math interventions, and we didn't have after school the whole last week before vacation, so it's going to be interesting to see how my after school kiddos make it through the day, especially when they start getting tired. It's going to be interesting to see like how their effort is and their motivation, so we'll check on that. Oh, okay, so I need your help, guys. My school, the staff is doing a Biggest Loser contest, and I know a lot of schools or staffs might do that, and I'm gonna sign up. I'm a little bit nervous because of like having to weigh in and all of that good stuff, but I am gonna sign up. And so if you guys could just help keep me motivated, I like to snack before bed, so that's gonna be a big challenge for me. So wish me luck with that. We have to put in a certain amount of money into a pot, and whoever loses the most or the highest percentage or ratio of weight within a certain amount of time, they win the money. So that's my goal. We want the money. So wish me luck, keep me motivated, and try holding me accountable. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I think that's about it for this morning. It was a pretty busy day yesterday with all of those things going on. So I treated myself to sushi, but now it's back to business because the Biggest Loser is starting. So here I go. I'm just gonna go get some coffee because I'm definitely sleepy. I don't know if you can see the bags under my eyes, but I'm really sleepy. I had some trouble falling asleep last night, so we'll see how today goes. I mean, I feel like at this point I'll fall asleep before my students, but I'm excited for today, and I'm hoping that we can continue the momentum from yesterday, because yesterday our class had a really good day. So let's keep it going. I'm going to be positive and we're going to have a good day. Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday. So last time I vlogged, I had a new student, so I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But I was saying how our school was having our DJ Jam session, and how I wanted to take videos and post it on our class dojo, but I didn't get to do that. I actually didn't even get to go because I had to finish up some progress reports, because progress reports went home this week, so I didn't get to go. But from what I'm told, my students had a very, very good time, which is really what matters. Today is Thursday. We're almost done with the week, which is great. Really, the biggest thing that's going on at my school today is teachers are going to start weighing in for our Biggest Loser contest. I'm not exactly sure how many weeks it's going to be, but basically you're going to sign up, you're going to weigh in and get your initial weight, and then every week you're going to weigh in, and the person who has lost the highest percentage of weight by the deadline, they will get the prize. So all the teachers are excited, which is great. I have to schedule the time to sign up and to weigh in. So that's what's going on. Another thing that's happening at school is we're doing BAS testing again. So we're testing all of their reading levels. And I have a question. Those of you that do informal reading assessments to progress monitor your students, how do you do it? Like, what resources do you use? Do you have a kit? Do you use Reading A to C? What do you use? So please comment below and let me know what you're using. And I had one more question. Oh, it wasn't a question. It was actually just another thing that's going on this upcoming week. We're going to start NWEA math testing and reading testing. So we're going to be doing math all week. Ours is right when we come back from Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm probably going to use Thursday for makeups and do math on Tuesday and reading on Wednesday. So that's really what's going on today. I did talk with my students about our class dojo and how this quarter we're going to start using our class dojo points to earn coupons. And the coupons are things that they can receive, like prizes and things like that. And so they seem to be really on board, because the prizes I made sure were really, really fun. So tomorrow we're going to start using our class dojo points for our punch cards, which is just a download that I got for free on Teachers Pay Teachers. So we're going to start that tomorrow, and I'm really excited because it's something new. And it's things that the kids actually want. It's the things that the prizes that they're asking for. Previously I used to do a treasure box, and I still use my treasure box. It's just one of the prizes that they could win with their punch cards. So they seem very, very excited about it, and we're gonna start that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So I'm driving to work. I'm about 10 blocks away, so I'm actually gonna stop the video here, go get coffee, and then go get started. Network is coming to visit today, so I have some things I have to hang up on the walls, some anchor charts that we've been making this week, because right now they're just stuck on my whiteboard, and so I want to get them hung up. So I will do that when I get to school, and I'll talk to you as soon as I can. Hey guys, happy Friday. It is January 12th, 2018. So I'm on my way to work. Yesterday Network came during our math block, and they just walked around, they talked with some of the students, but I wanted to share a little anecdote with you. So I've been working with my students on character education and really just being kinder to people and more welcoming. So before network came, we talked again about when we have visitors in the classroom, what's the right way to greet them and to make them feel welcome. And so when network came in with our principal and our assistant principal and everything, one of the students who is usually very confrontational, she was the first one to say, "Can I greet them?" So then I let her greet them, and I thought she was just gonna stand up and say, "Hi, welcome to our classroom," but she went up to each and every one of them and shook their hand and greeted them personally and told them her name and told them welcome. And so that was a really sweet moment, and it was really nice because it was really reinforcing not only character education and being kind to each other, but also leadership, because our school is focusing on leadership. So it was really great that this student took this incentive and was really being a leader in the classroom. So I was really, really proud of my class. And the other kids, they were upset that they didn't get to greet the visitors. So when she raised her hand, they were like, "Oh man." So it was really sweet that they wanted to try. And it just reminded me, even though my class and I have some tough days, they really are great kids, and they really do want to learn, and they really want to try, and they really are willing to be a little bit kinder and be a little bit nicer. So I was really proud of them for that. And then we did our science experiment, which was messy. It was about states of matter. And so we did whether certain objects will float and why we think they will or won't based on what their state of matter is. So there was a lot of water. It was really wet. It was messy. One of the materials managers dropped an entire container of water in the hallway. So we did have to stop and clean that up so no one would get hurt. But all in all, I would say yesterday was a pretty great day. Today is Friday, and we don't have school on Monday because of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So I'm just ready to do this Friday. Let's get it done. Let's start our 3-day weekend and have a good time. Oh, and yesterday I did weigh in for the Biggest Loser. So every week we'll weigh in on Thursdays, and the prize will go to the person who has the highest percentage of weight loss. So that's going to be really good to see. I think there's about 15 people who signed up, so it's going to be a nice competition, healthy competition, and it's going to be fun to see how everything goes. I've got my healthy lunch packed, and hopefully today goes as well as yesterday. Have a good day, guys. Hi guys, good morning. It is actually Saturday, and you can hear I'm definitely losing my voice. This weather has been insane. We went from having 50-degree weather, we had rain, we had snow this week, and now it's currently 9 degrees. So the weather has definitely been affecting my voice, but I still am dedicated to keep going. So it is Saturday, and I'm actually on my way to a coworker's house because she goes to Scarce as well. And if you don't know what Scarce is, please check out my previous video about Scarce, the teaching resource that's in Glen Ellen. So please check that out. And she goes to Scarce just like I do, and so she told me this week, she came up to me at work and she said, "Hey, just so you know, Scarce is going to be open this Saturday." And so I said, "Ooh, let's go." And so I'm on my way to her house to pick her up so that we can drive out there together. And then afterwards, we're going to get some lunch. So I'm really excited about that because it's nice to do some things with your coworkers. At my old school, I didn't have many friends that were coworkers, and I know that doesn't happen at every school, but I really wanted that last year and I didn't have it as much as I would have liked. So it's really nice that I'm making new friends at my current school. So I'm going to go pick her up, and then I'll check in later and I'll tell you some of the great things I got. Hey guys, so it is about 4 o'clock and actually closer to 5, but I just left my friend's house. It was a really awesome day. We went to Scarce and I found some really great stuff. I got a die cut machine so that I can make small letters for craft projects with all the little die cuts. I ended up finding some arc hole punchers for those of you that have a happy planner or a bullet journal with disc bound planners. I found an arc hole punch absolutely free at Scarce. I found tons of workbooks. I found a lot of manipulatives for math and really just a whole bunch of things that I feel like I could really use inside of my classroom. So I'm very excited to go back to school on Tuesday and start using them. So all in all, as usual, it was a very productive day at Scarce. And then we went to lunch, and after we left lunch we decided to keep the good times rolling and go goodwilling for things that we can use inside our classroom. So we went and I found a couple things, mostly for like my house. I found like a new radio for my iPad, a couple things for my kitchen. So it ended up being a really good day. I just dropped her off and now I'm just headed home so that I can go ahead and edit this vlog slash video and get it up. And I just wanted to say, you know, one of the really awesome things that happened this week was I ended up sending a special present to Diary of a Mad Black Teacher. So Ruth, I'm so glad you enjoyed your coffee cup, and thank you for the funny post about the pictures and posing with your coffee cup. It really made my week, and that's about it. I will start a new vlog on Monday to kind of talk about some of the things I do when there's no school. So that's that. I will see you guys next week and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. So the change in weather has been affecting my voice, but the change in weather has definitely and then afterwards, oh, sorry about the sunlight. And then afterwards we're going to get some lunch.